And that's been a big theme for me because I'm a self-proclaimed country guy. I like to be in nature. I don't like cities, but there I was dumped into city. Divine timing, the flow of it happened. I couldn't deny it.
Mm.
To help a friend out, who was also passing on from leukemia. So I can feel
Relate.
feel you there on that one, yeah. And yeah, it really taught me to drop back deeper into that moment
Mm. Mm.
and yeah, enjoy the things that I've got on my plate rather than the things that are off in the future. So
I'm really glad you brought that up, Asha, because that was also another huge lesson for me, unbeknown at the time, but what kept me um, present and in the now, and not too much, oh, but I want to be up there, and oh but in this forecast
yeah,
future, um, and then missing out on the now. A lesson in all of that was, okay, hold on a second, we are here, and
mm,
what can you really be in appreciation and gratitude for where you are right now,
yeah,
without wishing to be on the other side of the fence, without wishing to be, wherever it is that you're creating a comparison for.
yeah,
And as you say, yes, the grass can be greener, but it can only be greener. You can only really appreciate that greenness if it's cultivated within you.
mm-hmm,
If if you uproot yourself and go and put yourself on that green pasture, and you
yeah,
haven't come into alignment with yourself, then you're on that green pasture and you're still not satisfied,
that's right.
and you're still feeling empty in some way, still searching, still looking, still there's this void, still not satisfied, still not content, and yet you're where you said you always wanted to be. And so, hold on,
Yeah,
where's that missing link? And it really is in that gratitude, learning to become grateful and appreciative of the small and big things wherever you are right now. And
mm,
so those 8 years were as much a great lesson in patience and divine timing, but it also really taught me how to make the most out of where I was.
mm,
And that's now made coming up here even more enriching for me, because I'm not in a place of lack within me. I was
yeah,
still able to feel fulfilled wherever I was, and now it's just more feeling of richness.
amazing. Yeah, I think there's this, the tension between opposites, and um, if we're always running from one to the other, then there's no depth there. There's no experience. There's no time spent in the tension of the opposites. There's just, you know, impulse, like running by impulse. So when you end up in a place and you're not appreciating it, it's almost like time will give you more and more time until you've like saturated the appreciation for whatever it is, a
Yeah,
city based lifestyle that's not like AKA ideal. So that once you get to the ideal, damn, it's tasty. You know why you're there, you know how you got there, you know why it's good.
that's it.
Contrast therapy, that's what I call it.
Yeah, contrast therapy. I love it, and it's in that we recognize that, happiness, or what I like to call contentment, it's an inside job. Happiness is an inside job. There's nothing on the outer world that's really going to create happiness if you haven't learned to cultivate that vibration within you. So,
Yes. So how, like, over these 8 years and this learning curve of being like, okay, I know I want my family and myself to be elsewhere, but we're here. What were those things that you picked up along the way that were those touchstones of joy, or those ways or habits that you created around enjoying what you have?
well, the last 3 years, I mean, COVID was, for me personally, such a beautiful opportunity to be at home and do, we created beautiful garden beds at home, and things that myself and my partner decided, well, we don't have to wait until we move to do this.